BTS News Today. Paris never truly sleeps, but that night felt different. The air was filled with the soft scent of the Seine. The wind carried faint footsteps across cobblestone streets, and the city lights glowed golden, like sheets of warm light wrapping every corner. Yet, among all the beauty, one sight made the whole city fall silent. Taehyung was seen walking beside a mysterious woman. Not a staff member, not a public figure, not someone fans had ever seen before. And her name started spreading like wildfire across platforms. TIENNIE.it all began with an amateur recording uploaded by a tourist who happened to snap a photo along Rue Saint-Honoré, a street where luxury boutiques stand like living museums. In the distance, someone wearing a long black coat and a thin gray scarf walked slowly. His head was slightly lowered, his steps calm and steady. But everyone knew that silhouette. Everyone recognized the way he carried himself, the way he balanced his stride, and the subtle way he occasionally raised a hand to his face, as if checking to make sure he remained hidden. And right beside him, walking with an almost identical rhythm, was a woman. Long hair, graceful posture, and a face visible only for a second as they passed beneath a street lamp. A second was enough to shake the world. A second was enough to trigger thousands of comments within minutes. Who was she? Why was she with Taehyung? And why did the scene feel different? As the short video spread on X and TikTok, ARMY quickly pieced together details. Time, location, outfit. What caught the most attention was the small moment captured in the clip. Taehyung turned slightly toward the woman, said something softly, and she responded with a faint laugh. But it was Taehyung's smile, the tiny, genuine smile he only gives when completely at ease, that triggered global chaos that night. The woman's name first surfaced from an eyewitness, a cafe waitress named Lisette, who claimed she saw the pair passing the terrace of her restaurant. "I don't know who that woman was," she said in a brief interview, "but they looked very close. Not like co-workers, more like two people who don't need to explain anything to each other." Her words fueled speculation even more. But among the flood of theories, one name began to rise: TIENNIE. And this is where things became even more intriguing. According to a source who claimed to work in a photography studio in Paris, the name was first mentioned weeks ago when a new Asian model joined a private photo shoot for a small couture brand. She was described as a mysterious newcomer, quiet, reserved, but with a gaze that was dangerously captivating. Was the woman in the video really TIENNIE? Why had her name surfaced? And most importantly, how could someone who had been in Europe for only a few weeks be seen walking so calmly beside Taehyung, one of Korea's most private and guarded celebrities? No one knew for sure yet. But what made the moment even more shocking wasn't just that they were seen together. It was how they walked. The way Taehyung adjusted his pace so he wouldn't walk too fast. The way the woman occasionally glanced at boutique windows yet maintained a careful distance, as if they both understood an unspoken rule about avoiding crowds. The way they chose a narrow street instead of a wide avenue. The way the night breeze lifted the woman's scarf toward Taehyung, and he gently moved it so it wouldn't cover her face. A small gesture, yet packed with meaning. Witnesses said the moment lasted no more than 2 minutes. But the world felt as though those 2 minutes shattered the dimension of time. Paris became a stage, the city lights became a spotlight, and the two figures walking side by side became a story no one could stop talking about. Some army in Paris tried to follow the direction they walked, but the pair vanished at a narrow intersection leading to an exclusive boutique hotel often used by celebrities seeking privacy. But no camera captured them entering. No guest list showed their names. No further clues existed. What remained was a single short video, a single smile from Taehyung, a single silhouette of the woman, and one name: TIENNIE. And as if the mystery wasn't enough, 5 hours later, a new Instagram account appeared at TIENNIE.official. No photo, no bio, only one story: a silhouette of the Eiffel Tower from afar. Within 3 hours, the account gained nearly 300,000 followers without posting a single picture of its owner. Was it really TIENNIE? Or just a fake account feeding the chaos? No one knew. But the most surprising part came after. Taehyung went completely silent. No story updates, no posts, no new likes. Nothing, as if he disappeared from the digital world. And the quieter he stayed, the wilder the theories grew. Some fans began digging deeper. Who exactly was TIENNIE? Rumors began to swirl. A rising model, a digital artist, someone spotted at a closed-door fashion event attended by major industry names. But still, no one had a clear answer. That on one hand, the rumors felt like a puzzle without a final piece. But on the other, everything felt too neat, too quiet, too controlled, as if someone had been managing this narrative from the start. The silence surrounding Taehyung's sudden appearance in Paris was strange enough, but what happened next only deepened the mystery. As the video continued circulating online, several Parisian locals began claiming they had seen the same woman earlier that day, not with Taehyung, but alone, wandering near Place Vendôme in a cream-colored coat, carrying a sketchbook under her arm. One florist even insisted she bought a small bouquet of white ranunculus, flowers symbolizing secrets whispered between lovers. Whether it was coincidence or not, the symbolism ignited yet another wave of speculation. Journalists started lurking around the area where Taehyung and the mysterious woman had last been spotted. Paparazzi scoured the hidden alleyways like hunters searching for a scent. Yet no new photos appeared. No new sightings. It was as if the two had dissolved into the city the moment the video ended. But Paris has a way of exposing secrets, and the first crack appeared through a grainy CCTV frame from a bakery 2 blocks from Rue Saint-Honoré. A cropped image leaked online. A man leaning against the entrance, a scarf pulled high, likely Taehyung, and next to him a woman looking down at her phone. Their faces were obscured, but the posture, the aura, the outline, everyone recognized it instantly. This unverified screenshot spread rapidly, adding fuel to the already enormous fire. While fans dissected every detail of the leaked footage, something even more curious happened. An anonymous user posted on a fashion forum, claiming that TIENNIE had been invited as a special muse to a secret preview event of an upcoming Parisian couture collection. The post said she was highly recommended by a Korean artist who preferred to remain unnamed. The thread was deleted within minutes, but screenshots survived long enough to send fans into another frenzy. Who was this Korean artist? Was it Taehyung? Was this how they met? Did they meet through art rather than work? Theories brewed endlessly, twisting into new shapes with each passing hour. Meanwhile, inside a dimly lit hotel room overlooking the river, TIENNIE was said to be sitting on the edge of the bed, her fingers trembling slightly above her phone. She watched the storm she never asked for unfold through her own reflection in the screen. Her name trending worldwide. Her face blurred in every repost. Her silence growing louder than any explanation she could give. Taehyung's silence too. And between that silence, something else began to grow. Fear. Not because she had done something wrong, but because the closeness she shared with Taehyung, however brief, however undefined, was suddenly being grasped by millions of hands pulling from every direction. Rumor had it that she left her hotel through the staff elevator and exited into a narrow alley near the back of the building to avoid being seen. That she clutched her scarf tightly, keeping her head down as she boarded a discreet black car. That her manager had asked her not to be seen outside the hotel until things calmed down.